Hello friends, welcome once again to ASOM online math class. In this video, we are going to profile a solution to this probability problem. If this is your first time of viewing, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a new video. So here, this question says that the probabilities that 3 boys pass an exam are 2/3, 5/8, and 3/4 respectively. Find the probability that all the 3 boys pass, none of the 3 passes, only 2 of the boys will pass. And this is extracted from SSCE 2019 number 5 question. Okay, now one thing you need to understand in probability problems is that when you see and implies multiplication, and when you see or implies addition. So whenever you are seeing questions like this, where you are told that all the 3 boys will pass, implies that the first boy will pass, and the second boy will pass, and the third boy will pass. And because you are seeing and there, it implies multiplication. Therefore, what you've got to do here is to see number 1 question as probability that all will pass implies the product of the 3 probabilities, because the first will pass, and the second will pass, and the third will also pass. So we shall have it as 2 all over 3 multiplied by 5/8 and multiplied by 3 all over 4. Without wasting time, 3 will cancel 3 here, 2 here is 1, 2 here is 2, and nothing else can cancel. You have to multiply straight. 1 times 5 is 5 all over 8 times 2 will give you 16. Therefore, the probability that the 3 of them will pass is 5/16. Now, for the second one, it says that none of the 3 will pass. None of the 3 boys will pass means that the 3 of them fail. And one thing about probability is that the probability of failure is equal to 1 minus probability of success. Okay, so you should know this now. Probability of failure is equal to 1 minus probability of success. Therefore, for number 2 problem, where you have that none of them will pass, it implies that probability that none will pass implies 1 minus the product of their individual probability, because for them not to pass means that they have failed. That will give us 1 minus probability of 2/3 times 1 minus probability of 5/8 times 1 minus probability of 3/4. The reason we are multiplying is that none is passing. The first will fail, and the second will fail, and the third will fail, and means multiplication, or is addition. So it's only when you have or case that is when you add. Now, the short way of subtracting a fraction from 1 is just to call it 3 minus 2, which is 1/3, multiplied by 8 minus 5 is 3/8, multiplied by 4 minus 3 is 1 all over 4. Without wasting time, 3 we cancel 3. We are left with 1 times 1 is 1 all over 8 times 4 is 32. So the probability that none of them will pass is 1/32. Now let us take the last one, which says that only 2 of the boys will pass. Last question, it says only 2 of the boys will pass. So this is ambiguous. Only 2 of the boys will pass. You don't know the actual boy that is passing, because there are 3 and 2 will pass, and the 1 person will fail. So it's ambiguous. So the only alternative you have here is to set 2 persons to pass. The third person will fail. You continue doing that. Look at how you're going to do it. Now let the first person be A, and the second person be B, and the third person be C. So set it in such a situation that A and B will pass, while C will fail. I'm using this prime to indicate that C has failed. Or, because there could be several arrangements, B will fail, and A and C will pass. Or A will fail, and B and C will pass. So you've seen the 3 cases we have here. C is failing here, A and B are passing. Coming here, B is failing, so that A and C will pass. And in the third case, A will fail so that B and C will pass. So you make it in such a situation that A will fail once, B will fail once, and C will fail once. Combine it appropriately, you get the right set. So whenever you see this prime, it means 1 minus that particular probability, because this is either this or this or this. That is why you are seeing plus a sign. So from here, probability of A is the first person, which is 2 over 3. I'm using dot to represent multiplication. Probability of B is 5 all over 8 times C prime means 1 minus probability of C, which is 1 minus 3 over 4, or A, probability of A here is 2 over 3 multiplied by probability of B prime, 1 minus probability of B, 1 minus 5 over 8 times probability of C, which is 3 all over 4. Or A prime means that A is failing, which is 1 minus 2 over 3 multiplying probability of B, which is 5 over 8, multiplying probability of C, which is 3 all over 4. So from there you have 2 over 3 times 5 over 8 times 4 minus 3 is 1 all over 4, or you have 2 over 3 times 8 minus 5 is 3 over 8 times 3 over 4, or 3 minus 2 is 1 over 3 times 5 over 8 times 3 all over 4. So you simplify to get your answer. 2 here is 1, 2 here is 2. Nothing can divide, you multiply out. 5 times 1 is 5 all over 3 times 8 is 24, and 24 times 2 is 48, plus 3 can cancel out 3. 2 here is 1, 2 here is 2. So only the numerator you have 3. You have 3 over 8 times 2 is 16, plus here 3 can cancel 3 and nothing else can cancel. So you have only 5 here. 5 all over 8 times 4 will give us 32. So you look for LCM of 48, 16, and 32, and that should be 96. So you have your 96. Now 96 divided by 48 is 2, and 2 times 5 is 10, plus 96 divided by 16 should be 6. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 96 divided by 32 is 3, and 3 times 5 will give you 15. Then you add up. This is 18. 18 plus 10 is 28, plus 15 will give you 43 all over 96, and this should be the required answer. You can actually put it into a decimal. So this is the solution to this particular problem that surfaced in WASSCE 2019 number 5 objective question. Kindly share this video so that it will benefit students all over the world. Thank you, and may God bless you for viewing.